Louisiana beer reviews. Taras Boulba extra hoppy ale from Brasserie de la Seine in Brussels. Same people that make Zena beer and some other interesting Belgian, all strange beers, but interesting Belgian beers. I was sitting outside to do it. Naturally, as soon as I started, a helicopter started flying over. The man started up the riding lawnmower right in my face. I said, oh, let me just give it up. Let me just give up. So I have to isolate myself. Look at that head. It was thick, okay, right to the top in white, off-white. And then it died down, and it's gotten this dessert-like thing. Ice cream sundae, and it's so thick around the edges. The appearance is orange, almost like a pale orange. I don't even know how to describe that. A peach color maybe. And when I shook the bottom contents of the bottle and poured it in, it got even more opaque and grayish looking or whatever. Okay, it's a strange cover. It like shows people at strange label. It shows people at a circus. A guy's getting ready to hit another guy over the head with a barrel, and he's saying Schmeerlap. I don't know what that means. And then there's this like little blurb. Avel merci. Taras Boulba es Rosig van Colère. And it says Zana Zon es Mein Wolin getrot. And I don't know what that means. Not Flemish. 4.5% alcohol, 11.2 ounce bottle. A very good score on Beer Advocate. The bros say outstanding. 94 out of 100 on rate beer, 98 out of 100 for the style, and a most excellent score on the beer and me. So all good on this. I bought it at Cuesta Paces. I think it was like $1.50 for the bottle, maybe less. Now the aroma is so yeasty and full and a little bready. And there's zest to it, and I guess it's coming from the hops. So it's very aromatic. It just smells like, it reminds me of Belgium in the spring. Actually, I've never been to Belgium. It reminds me of what my impression of Belgium in the spring would be. It's sort of chilly out here today, so I think it's pretty cold in Belgium, even in the spring. And damp, you know, they got that marine climate. Let's go with the flavor. Well, it's certainly bitter, and it's very yeasty. It's like so many other Belgian ales, just got that strong yeast component. It ought to have it. It's bottle conditioned. It's got so much stuff floating and suspended throughout. It's like, it almost tastes like they have candy sugar in it. And I don't know how these wonderful Belgian beers would taste if they didn't put the candy sugar. Would they be as exciting? They might be dull. It has a strong hop bitterness, and it's just a straightforward bitterness, just like bitter. It's not floral, it's not piney, it's not any of those other things. It's just bitter. This beer is not light. It might be low alcohol, 4.5, but it is not light in the mouth. It has a thick mouthfeel, a viscous mouthfeel. It's slick. So if you're looking for something at 8:45 in the morning that is light and crisp, this ain't it. If you're looking for something that is heavy in the mouth and sloppy in the mouth, this is one you'd want to get. The finish is semi-dry. It is finish is bitter. I mean, it's like semi-dry and bitter. It's not a strong beer. Well, it's not. It is a strong beer in the sense that the bitterness is pretty prominent. I don't know what the IBUs are. I could not find out, but it says extra hoppy ale. I'll go along with that. Well, I've had others from this company, the Brasserie de la Seine, and they're hard to pin down, and you can't figure out really what to say about them. But there's nothing ordinary about them, or dull, or anything like that. They're pretty exciting beers, and they're ones to try. I mean, I watch a lot of beer reviews, or more like listen to them, because I'm doing other things while I'm listening. I can't just sit there and stare at the screen, but I do like to do that. And I've noticed quite a few reviewers will say they don't really like the Belgian beers because they're just too wanky, too yeasty, too... Well, I think they're trying to finesse what they're saying. What they're really trying to say is it's too gross or disgusting. I can see where people are going with that. But I don't really think that personally. I mean, it's a style thing if you like that kind of heavy, harsh style. I like it. It's different. I wouldn't want to have it every day, but I can see where I could see its place. So I really like this. A lot. So actually, the bitterness doesn't bother me, even though it's harsh. I'm gonna give it an A. I'm gonna say most excellent. It is a most excellent beer. If you see it, it's not gonna be too expensive for a single. A 6-pack might be, $9. I don't know, maybe 10. But I think it's certainly worth buying. And if you see it, don't pass it up. So Laissez le bon temps rouler. This is an interesting, a little harsh Belgian ale, pale ale. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to New Orleans.